cold out here. I thought it was springtime, guys. What's up, everyone? Irrigation Farmer back today on this lovely winter morning, I guess. Supposed to warm up some, but it is cold right now, so I'm going to plug in the tractor, try to get it heated up a little bit. As you can see, we don't have heated barns or anything, heated shops, so that's how we do it in wintertime. Got to plug it in. Kind of warms up the system for about an hour, hour and a half, and then should be ready to start. Always a good investment to have one of these. As I said, basically just direct plug-in. And just like that, that'll go into there. And just kind of, you can kind of hear it a little bit, just kind of gets things warming up a little bit, so it's a little easier to start and not doing a complete cold start on these things. I'm going to be doing some tillage today. It's just our soil finisher. It's a sunflower, very light tillage. I've got to do some before the snow is my plan, so I could try to get some more moisture back into the ground. So that's the plan, but for now, I'm going to go back inside and get warm. Alright, we're back again. It's a little later, not much warmer, but back with some more layers this time, so hopefully I don't freeze. And I gotta sit inside. So it's still cold outside, but we'll see how well she starts. Not too bad. So one of the good and bad things about this tractor is it has leather seats. So a little cold right now. But on the flip side, seat warmers in this thing too. Alright. So I haven't been able to make any videos lately for two reasons. One, there just hasn't been a whole lot going on. It's been cold and there's not a lot to do. So it's been cattle, fence, little things like that. Second thing, we actually had a newborn baby, a little boy, back in February. So that's been exciting. It's kind of taken a lot of time. A little boy, Callan. So that's been exciting. Hitting the dad duties and stuff. So trying to hang out with family also. But just want to let you guys know that's why I haven't really been around lately. But now that we're starting to really ramp up, even though it's cold today, I got a lot of field work to do, strip tilling, planting, and water will be here any time, basically another few weeks. So lots to do right now, but just want to let you know that's kind of what's going on. But expect more videos coming out more often from here on out. Turn the heat on. Who had the air conditioner on last? That's what happens when you go from 50 or 60 degrees down to 15 degrees. Nothing like some great jams to get ready to go tilling for the day. Bring it back to 90s. Yeah. Alright, made it here to the field. So this sunflower has a transport mode, I guess you call it. So this hitch there, it kind of angles so that it pulls straight behind you, or it kind of curves it to be behind you, since it's not there's not a secondary wing on the other side. So I just have to drop this wing real fast, and you'll kind of see it unhinge there a little bit, and then I got to put the bolt in. So it just kind of straightens itself out, pushes that piece out, and then it drops that wing. We don't do a whole lot of tillage, so we don't need a huge soil finisher or anything. As I said, it's kind of rare when we do some major tillage. And now I gotta run out there and put that bolt in. So I'm gonna just put my hydraulics so it stays and go do that. So you just have a bolt here, just put it in, and that keeps it that keeps it from wanting to come backwards on us. But I'll go ahead and finish this up, make sure it's level and everything, and gets going. Alright, so I'm kind of picking out my angle. I'm not doing a crazy angle. Mainly just kind of smoothing ground out a little bit, and also just mainly want to get ground softer. It's too hard right now to plant. Even with our planter, with a lot of downforce, I'm worried it still won't penetrate the ground. So I'm going to set my GPS here and get that all set, and away we go. So I had the field set in last night. I just have to change my GPS to tell it I want a straight track And I need to set a new one. And name it here. So I'm telling it to set A, and what that's doing is it's setting my current tracking heading, I guess. So it knows, okay, we're going this direction. I'll say set B later, and then it wants you to drive. And once I kind of get to where I want my line to be, I will set the B line, and it'll make a track. Alright, so I kind of like where I'm going, so I'm going to set B, turn it on, and now it's going to be doing the straight path every time. So it's not looking too bad. One thing I want to do is I want to check my depth. I really don't need to be going crazy deep, just because, as I said, all I'm really trying to do is just soften about 3 inches down. That way when I plant, I have a nice bed to plant into. I can get the seed into the correct depth. So I think I might try going just a little deeper, because I don't know if it's quite going deep enough. I'm kind of getting these little ridges here, so I might try to change that a little bit. Well, that's not good, guys. So I was kind of getting rolling, got everything set. It wasn't quite going quite as deep as I was wanting, because it was pretty dry ground. Not just pretty dry, really dry. So I broke a shank back there. It's telling me that it's too dry. So I'm gonna have to rethink something on this field. I'm gonna go try to do a different field, because I think it'll be a little softer, at least I'm hoping. So anyways, we're done with this field. It's gonna just look like that for now, and think about what I'm gonna do. I guess that's farming for you, and you gotta kind of change things on the fly. I need to go get a part, but of course our dealers here don't have a lot of parts, which is always fun, so I have to order it. So I have to run without that shank one way or the other, because I do need to get that one field worked before the snow comes through. But this one I probably have to disc or something, because I'm just worried that if I try to plant corn into it, I'll be not able to get the depth I want. And you can see, I mean, it's hard if it breaks these shanks. So, shanks, not shakes. Anyways, a little frustrating, but fold this up, take it back to the shop, probably go get some fuel, and then head off to the other farm. Alright, well, I haven't gotten a lot done because I broke the shank, and then I had to go to a water meeting. So, I'm gonna jump back in and try to get some stuff done. So being out in the valley, one thing I tried to get on and be a part of board meetings and committees and things like that. So I was actually just coming back from a water committee for leasing. So it's a big thing in our area that we're starting to look into. The cities are wanting to buy up water. The problem is they want to buy in dry farms, and that's not very good in our area. I mean, you can make good money quick, but then multiple generations and the water's gone. So we're looking at trying to be able to lease shares of water with the cities to help them out, and they help us out. But it's a big process. It's definitely been really interesting. But anyways, if anyone else has questions, holler at me. I'll definitely talk to you what I can. Once the tractor warms up again, I'm going to go fix the shank. Dad said we have some spares, so go get that fixed, and then try a softer field and hopefully not break anything again. So that's what it's supposed to look like. That's what broke. So luckily I just take this bolt and this one, and hopefully not too bad. Hopefully they're not rusted too bad. We'll find out here pretty quick. Luckily Dad did have some spares, so that's good. So can go ahead and put this guy back on there and go from there. Alright. So the bolt here, this one, wasn't too bad. This one's a little rusty and kind of hard. So let's try to spray some stuff on it. Try to lube it up a little bit and probably grab a cheater bar. Then see if I can get it. So this is definitely not OSHA approved, but this is the one cheater bar I have. I've got a bigger bar, but I don't think I can hold against the bigger bar. So worst case scenario, I'll get the air wrench if this doesn't work. Well, it took a little bit of engineering air wrench, cheater bar, and got her. So now I just gotta take that one's out, put the new one in, bolt it up, and we're ready to roll. Okay, so I had the wrench holding in the back with the metal. That's some engineering I was saying. I got at least semi-tight. I don't like tightening too much on this, but it's kind of the only thing I could do right now because I couldn't get it loosened because I can't get anything really on the other side very easily. Tools put away, hose fixed. It's time to go. My butt's cold. I'm ready to be in a hot cab and a heat seater. I probably should invest in a winter coat. Instead I wear 1, 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 layers. Yeah, I'd say one giant coat would be a little better, but oh well, it works. Alright, ladies and gents, failure strikes again. So there's just way too much residue out there. I even grazed this farm. I guess I should have had them graze a lot more, but yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Trying to figure out ways. I might just have to no-till this, but I can work this field. So I don't like tillage. I hate tillage, actually. I'm not really trying to do tillage. The reason why I am doing some is because, well, like I talked about earlier, this field is just rough. When you go across it, it's really bumpy. It's hard on equipment, hard on your body, just hard in general. So I'm trying to smooth it out a little bit before I start to keep doing things, but that's just not working out. I am not able to do anything because there's just so much trash in there. So I'm kind of thinking I'm just gonna no-till it. I have a no-till drill, just do it, and then I'll do this 50 acres, just work that, and then whenever I transition this out of corn, well, out of oats, I guess, then I'll work it again. Because as of now, it's just not working out. You know when you have one thing go wrong, and the second thing go wrong, and another thing go wrong? Well, another thing went wrong. So that's not good. Tried kind of releasing a little bit. Yeah, it's gone through and it's gonna release air. So that's fantastic. Yeah, this has just turned into a fun afternoon. I really don't even like what this is doing. Part of me just wants to hire something out because it's just not doing what I want it to do. I'm gonna do some thinking because nothing is working at all. This is why I was no-till. You don't have to worry about one equipment, which I still could have caught the antler. That just happens. If you don't know what that is, that's a deer antler. When they basically shed their antlers, and of course they love to be in these kind of fields, and I just caught it right in the right spot, but it just goes in the tire. Happens a lot. This is actually the first one we've had in a tire, so we've been kind of lucky, but it can be an expensive fix if it can't be patched, which I honestly don't know if it can or not. Anyways, I'm just a little frustrated. I think this happened last year too, when I was 2 years ago when I was using this machine. Just need to stay away from tillage, right? So anyways, that's what my field looks like for now. That's what that looks like for now. Just everything is a mess. I'm gonna head home because I don't want to run with that. Get that fixed and call it a day. So we're just kind of limping home. Boss man said go ahead and pull it out, and just kind of taking it slow. We're not too far from the house, so we'll get there and try to get patched or fixed or whatever sometime this week. So this is the antler here. Pretty good sized antler, of course. I think it went in 2 inches, so that's fantastic. Hopefully it can be patched. Call the guys, it's supposed to be bad weather. Talk to someone else, maybe just have it vertical tilled. I don't know. So anyways, one of those days, one of those nights, I'm going home, calling it a night. Got the tractor parked, and yeah, we'll go from there. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. More stuff to come. as I said earlier, irrigation's starting up, strip tillage, planting, all that fun stuff. So, thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys later.